Mm. Good morning, guys. I'm so exhausted. It's currently 7:33 in the morning. I'm just gonna check some social media right now. See what's happening online on the interweb. If you guys don't follow me on social media, then you can. It's on the screen right now. And so is my boyfriend's. So give him a follow if you guys want to know what I'm up to. So I know so many of you were like, you never told me you had a boyfriend. And that's true. I definitely kept him my little secret. We are moving in together, which I'm so excited about. It's going to be an amazing opportunity. I'm going to talk a little bit more about it when I come out my shower, but that is all for now. I just wanted to say hi when I wake up. I'm sure I'll regret this when I watch back, but this is literally what I look like as soon as I wake up. So I grabbed my camera, turned it on, and started a vlog. So I am out my shower and I'm all cleaned. I was going to put makeup on and then I realised that I still need to wear a mask. Obviously it's still lockdown, so I just don't feel like there's any point. Like every single time I put a mask on, it just wipes off or it like comes off my nose, and I have this big red nose just because it's rubbed against it all day. So I think I'm just going to avoid makeup. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to show you guys me out and about, like on the train and stuff, just because again I'm going to have my mask on. So if you can hear me through it, I'm going to vlog it. I'm going to show you guys around Glasgow and me heading to Edinburgh, which will be fun, and then you'll get to meet Ben. So right now I am just packing some essentials. I'm going to bring some makeup just in case I break out. I've been breaking out a tiny little bit thanks to the mask, but I'm going to bring some Makeup Revolution concealer, some NYX HD, is that Photo Finish? What's Photo Finish? What am I thinking of? This is finishing powder, and one of my favourite palettes actually that I don't really speak about often, mainly because I don't, specifically do makeup anymore, but the W7 Cheeky Trio palette. I love this thing. It's one of my favourites. I don't really use the highlighter, but I love the blush and I love the contour, so that's coming with me. I bring like minimal makeup, no foundation, no nothing, just because I don't feel like it's necessary. And some brushes to blend it all out. Yeah, this is probably the best look that you guys will get to see it when it's this empty. It's never like this. It's usually packed, especially at this time of year. We are going right there, which is Queen Street. I have to go in, buy my ticket, and then hopefully I don't have long to wait because I don't want to be hanging around somewhere so busy at a time like this. Rainbow Room. Oh, we have feelings about that place. Police are everywhere to make sure we're following the rules. Good thing I have a mask. Look how dead everywhere is right now. It's insane. Sanity. So I have 15 minutes to wait on my train. Sorry, I actually have 10 minutes. That's good. These masks are insane. But, needs must. I have a hot chocolate. I don't know if I filmed a lot of it. I just went into Costa and picked up a small hot chocolate with coconut milk, my favourite. I'm vegetarian, so I know vegetarians can have milk and stuff, but I don't really like milk as such, so I'll switch it for coconut milk. Looking for platform 9 3/4. Anybody see that? Can you see it? So it's so nice to have like a little bit of a break from my mask. I've had it on for almost 4 hours because it takes 4 hours to get here and 4 hours back home, so I won't be leaving for another 3 days, but still I'm taking a little moment just to not have my mask on. Everybody else is away up in another carriage, so I'm safe, but I will be putting it right back on, probably right about now, because I don't want to catch a virus. Better to be safe. Handsome. Look who I'm with. Oh. Finally, 4 hours. Am I worth it?
It was worth it, yeah.
You're worth it, of course you are. So what do you want to say to everybody?
Hi.
He's shy. Still a wee bit.
I don't know what to say.
I was the same like a year ago. As soon as I seen a camera I was like and now look at me. A pro.
Looking friend.
I know, maybe. I mean, I've been filming the whole way up here, but I've only been doing snippets because of my mask, so this is the first little minute I've had without my mask.
Alright.
In 4 hours, which has been fun. And it was also difficult because I was trying to drink my Costa and have just a jammy Dodger. And yeah, I didn't want to get in trouble again, so I just kept the mask like up, but when like you're chewing at the same time.
Yeah, they're quite strict on the food actually.
They are strict, yeah. And there was a fight at not a fight, but like an argument at the Waverley. Somebody didn't want to pay again. I said, could be me. My mum was saying, she was like, you know, I bet you they're smarter. And I'm like, how? And she said, because if they get arrested, they're just going to get dropped back off where they need to be. That's what she said. She's like, maybe you could get you could get a run back home to Ben's. I'm like, you know what? Give me a minute till I go start a fight.
Alright.
Yeah. What's our plans for today then, Ben?
I'm gonna go get some food at the King's and then go to Ikea later.
And I've never been to Ikea.
As long as the weather doesn't go mental.
Yeah, hopefully. But I've never been to Ikea, so is it weird I'm excited?
Yeah, we do. Ikea's fun.
From a tiny place, so we don't have Ikea. So we're gonna go for some lunch, and I don't think I'll be able to vlog. And they are like, I'll maybe show you on my phone what we get.
Maybe, I don't know.
But people aren't used to pulling out a camera. I'm not even used to it yet. I don't think.
Maybe on your phone.
Maybe on my phone.
Maybe not with this big intimidating camera.
No, I'll show you later what we get though. We are going for lunch. Where?
The King's.
King's, which is right there. Do you know what you're going to get yet?
Not a clue.
No.
I'm gonna go have a look.
Halloumi burger. Or what was the other thing that you loved?
I don't know. What did I get last time?
You got the halloumi burger last time, and I think the time before that I got everything on the menu.
Yeah, and I got a salmon salad or something.
Oh, that's right. Was that worth it?
Yeah, it was nice.
Was it nice?
It was nice, yeah.
Yeah. I always found salmon did fill in, but then was it warm?
No, it was a cold salad.
I thought
It was for lunch though, so it was like...
Yeah. light. Got salad for lunch, and there's me like getting like pasta.
You got a burger and like 2 starters or something.
That's enough of the vlogging, right? Stop outing me. Do you know what? See, this time I'm gonna get double everything. How do you feel about that?
You can pay for it. It's fine.
Wait, we need to pay? This looks so good. What did I get again? I got a halloumi and roasted red pepper. Got rosemary fries, and what did you get? I got a chicken. And a mocha. Your favourite, because you love coffee, don't you? Coffee's his favourite. So we're gonna go ahead and scoffle this right now because we're hungry. So we're home and I picked up some stuff from the co-op. I'm gonna have a pizza later. Got some cola or Pepsi, same difference. And some of these look really good. Orange festive cake bars. It's Halloween yet. Here's me getting Christmassy stuff, but they look really good. I never even checked if they were vegetarian. And they are. So I'm gonna put these away and then go up and see Benny. He is upstairs. And I need to also put away my stuff that I brought. I have a bag right here. Where are you, Benny? Say, where are you?
Here.
Say hello. I'm gonna make sure clean bed up, or your made bed. It's not gonna get dirty, but I'm definitely gonna sit in it. Oh my god, it looks so different. Damn.
Alright, space.
Is that my spot?
Yes.
That looks so cool. I see you've got some stuff pride of place. Who got you this, Ben? Who got you that bottle? A knock and do. Who was that?
Don't know.
Just somebody.
Somebody.
It's some rando.
Some weirdo one.
Oh no. Oh really? Oh really? True colours. That's the candle. Oh, let's smell. Oh, it smells nice. It's gonna crackle later. Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah. So Ben moved everywhere all around because who's your new roommate, Ben? Dunno.
Some weirdo again.
Some weirdo again. It's me. It's gonna be me.
Got a couple hours.
Cool. Well, I'm going to be moving in with Ben, so he's cleared a little bit for me, and today we're going to go to Ikea and pick up some stuff. So I'm going to get a desk, a chair. He's made room for my clothes. It's all coming together. It's going to be so much fun. Yep, everything's going to be changing, but for the best. I am adulting. But yeah, you guys are going to see a lot more vlogs, and Ben's going to be in them. Shy right now, but he's going to be in them. Just wait and see. Okay, so the last thing that you've probably seen was us having lunch, and I think that was it. No, I vlogged a little bit when I came home and I showed you what I got for dinner for later on, but right now we are heading where? Where are we heading?
Ikea.
Ikea, and what we're going to get?
If I can fix this up now. We're going to get a desk for Deck.
Gonna get a desk because Ben has made some room. I showed you, I think I did. I need to remember what I vlogged, but he's got like a space in his bedroom for a desk and stuff, so we're gonna go and get a desk. We're gonna get some Alex drawers, which will be good for like my makeup and some editing stuff.
Your route is being calculated. In
What
100
else?
yards, turn left onto Parleyburn Avenue and then turn second left.
What else we're gonna get?
Your
A chair?
destination is
Right,
located
We're gonna get a chair.
Maybe we'll see if there's a chair that we like.
I found a nice chair online, but I just want to look around first without making any like decisions. Ooh, we're going, wait a minute, I'll hold this. Without making any like rash decisions, I want to make sure I'm getting the right chair because I'm used to that big throne that you see in all of my videos, but I can't bring that with me because it's quite big and it probably wouldn't fit. So I'm gonna leave it behind. And
one on wheels.
one on wheels, just because it'll be more of a kind of desk chair now, so it's going to be exciting. Changes and sacrifices just like every relationship, but that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Alright.
So
Just gonna pull over here actually. hook up my Bluetooth.
Okay. So how long until we're at Ikea? Because we need to go to Edinburgh.
It says on here, it should say somewhere
Is it
when
6?
we arrive. 6:17 is when we're going to get there.
So we're going to get there in about an hour.
Just under an hour. Yeah.
Just under an hour. And we'll be there, and that's probably the next bit I'm going to vlog, because, well, Ben's driving and, you know, it's going to get dark and stuff and we can't leave the light on. So I'm going to show you around Ikea. I've never been, so it's exciting for me. And I'll show you the stuff that we buy. My first time in Ikea, isn't it?
Alright.
Where are we off to? Where's the desk? Is that? That's it. Quite a nice one of me, isn't it?
Eh?
That one there? Kind of swivel one. Look at these. That one's cute. Steep price. What do you think of it, Ben? Would you live here?
Sure.
Yeah? Just want to while we move in. It has, hasn't it? With candles, that's such a cute idea, like if it's like blocked off. I never thought of that. There's me! A match in here. Oh, here's some like little bookcase storage type things. They're quite nice. That'd be perfect for makeup, wouldn't it? You want to have it like on display.
Huh?
Nice. Busy times. But I like this bit. Would you go for this
Lovely.
kitchen if we ever moved in here? Not Ikea, but if we ever moved in somewhere, would you?
Yeah, sure. The tiles are quite loud, but
Yeah, they're a bit loud. I quite like, there's like a style kind of like this that people put on the floor, and I like that, but
yeah.
I don't know how I feel about it on the walls. It's a bit much. It's like kind of what I was saying with that red one. Once you've chosen it, you kind of stuck.
Alright.
Here's my taste. I said that about every like plain white kitchen though,
Yeah, I know.
but it is really nice. I think that's pretty.
Thank you for your continued
Have you seen that fridge it's got a phone on it?
You mean like a smart fridge?
But it's got an actual phone this size. It's £3,000
Damn.
for this phone fridge, and it's you can like send emails from it, you can text, you can call, but from a fridge.
Seems a bit
Isn't that
pointless.
insane? I know. Look at that. That's not even real. The whole thing's fake. This is right.
Everything's fake.
Where am I?
Even you.
First time ever seen an Alex straw. This one we're gonna buy 2 for the makeup. Oh, they do organisers for £10.
Yeah, they do.
Steak.
And then we're getting one of these pieces. One of these desk pieces.
Which one is it? Is it the?
It's the one that's £25. So yeah, that one.
Yeah, this one. So kind of medium.
Alright, the widest one, but
So
it's
we're gonna
not quite the longest.
So
There's one
that-
that's 2 meters, but we're getting the 1.5 meters.
So that one and 2 of these.
2 of them.
Cool, brilliant.
Wow.
So we have a dilemma. The tabletop that we need isn't in stock, which is a bit crappy because all the other tables are so expensive and don't come with any storage, and we need the Alex straws to fit underneath. Meanwhile, I'm looking at chairs. I think the one I found online is probably the better one. Probably just gonna go with that. Although that's kind of cute. It's not going with pink Declan. You think of anything? You think of anything?
How high these are.
Yeah. So the one we need is right here. This one, and it's out of stock, which is annoying because we checked the website yesterday and it was in stock, so... And I can't really go much smaller because this isn't much of a desk. It's more like a kind of... I mean, it looks bigger on camera, but that's quite small in real life. And every other colour is out of stock as well. Which is fabulous. I was just saying to Ben, I think I found my dream bedroom. What do you think, Ben? Isn't that pretty walking it? It feels... Ooh, and it smells nice. Look. Aren't these wardrobes amazing? Look at that. This is really me, isn't it? I could get that desk. It's just really small, isn't it? I'd fit like my monitor and that's about it. Hello. Hello. We're so happy. Our food came. Are you happy, Ben?
Mm-hmm.
Is it good?
It's good, yeah.
Is it really good?
Mm-hmm.
It does look good. This is mine. Kind of looks the same. We got like the spicy version of each thing, except mine's vegetarian. And look at the cookies. Chocolate and orange. Ben says I'm weird because I have my dessert while eating the food. What do you make of that?
Give it a dessert after.
Who agrees? Who agrees with Ben? Who agrees with me? It's too good just to wait there. I'm afraid. Oh, I was needing my camera. That's exactly what I needed. You're that afraid. That's exactly what I needed. Everything just ready to fall. Did you get a fright?
Shut up.
You did.
Go here.
You did. You're gonna stab me with a screwdriver. That's weird. Wait a minute. Does the bottom take small parts? It's gonna have to.
But
Because like the bottom part to like...
I don't know, I've not got there yet, and to be honest, I'm looking at this now, and
Oh, it doesn't take any?
it's up, I think I've got this upside down.
Oh, that's good, because I was panicking. I was like, because all the big ones are gone. It doesn't take
Yeah,
any.
it's 6 of them should go, 6 of the same size.
So it can only be the little small ones then. Because there's none of the big ones left.
Oh.
You know what I mean? That's weird.
We were supposed to use 6 there.
Well, we'll
and
put all these
we
in
were
the
supposed to use 6 there, and we were supposed to have 12 of them.
So we've had 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we've used all 12.
Yeah, that's fine then.
So the bottom doesn't take any because I can't see any hole.
Oh no, it probably doesn't. Okay. So what's
Can you
next?
put pressure on that back bit?
Yeah.
A wee bit more? Like, oh no, sorry, here. Finally, we finished building these. Oh my god, that took longer than what I thought. What about you? Ow! What about you?
My guitar.
I get your guitar.
Paying for that?
So, how did you find that?
It's fine, yeah. Didn't take too long.
No,
Time
but
was it?
harder than I thought. It is
3.
3 in the morning. When did we start?
2.
Okay, so an hour. But for 10 drawers, not bad. So it's going to go there. And then the tabletop's going to go on top. So I'm going to see how this looks. Hey,
Hi.
where are we going?
We're going to B&M Bargains.
What for?
Look for some bargains.
Yes, from B&M.
Yeah. And then we're going to go for a meal, hopefully, if we can
Yes.
find a table somewhere.
Yes, because I'm starving. When did we get up?
7 in the morning.
Yeah, and then we went for a run.
Yeah.
Yep. No, we got up at 3. Well, it's kind of dark, but we got up at 3. That was an accident. Put my seatbelt on, safety first. And it was just because we were up all night building. But we managed to get everything done. Now we're heading to B&M because we want to get some cushions and stuff. I can't put that on while I vlog. But we wanted to get some cushions, a light shade as well.
Yeah,
maybe.
I forgot about that, yeah.
Yeah, just have like a kind of focus. Have like a kind of nosy, see what we see. But yeah, it's just kind of gonna kill some time as well until we can get some lunch. So change of plan. Where are we going?
Home Bargains.
Home
Sorry.
Bargains.
I forgot the shop had changed.
Yeah, you
From
were
B&M
calling
to
it
Home Bargains.
B&M Bargains.
It used to be B&M, in fairness.
Yeah,
Um,
same difference.
Same thing. I think there is still a B&M, but I think it's on the high street over there somewhere.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna go and still have a look in there.
Yeah.
No, Home Bargains is a wee bit different, but they still have good stuff.
Alright, we can go have a peek at Argos as well if it's open.
Yeah, I'm surprised the Argos is open because I was just telling you that, like, I haven't been to one of them in ages, and I thought it was a collection point, but it's still like you can go in
Yeah, I think
and
so.
look at the
I don't know.
catalogue.
It's been years since I've been there. Maybe
Well,
it is.
can
Maybe it is
have
just a collection point.
Maybe, I don't know. I thought
We'll
they'd
go
done
have a
away
look
with them.
anyway.
Yeah.
There's a Poundland over there as well.
Poundland. I love Poundland. I just think it's really good. You get good stuff for your money. That's a better one. I need to decide which one's not going to break me out even more. That one's got 0 alcohol, which means it won't dry me. But then I'm used to that one. I'm going to get this one.
Cool.
Are you wanting anything?
No, I'm okay.
So look at this bit. This is Home Bargains makeup section. Aren't they pretty? Maybe I should do like a Home Bargains full face or something. Some of the stuff is really good. I actually buy from here often, like some little palettes. That looks fun. A wee bit dark for me, but still interesting. There's something that's sparkly then. Oh! It's a highlighter, but I don't want to touch it just with the virus. But look at that. Sparkly. Would you love that?
Wow. So cool.
You think that would be nice? Some of this stuff is really nice though. Like, I like the little plants. What's that? It looks like marshmallows. They're probably cotton balls, but no, those look like sweets, don't they? Yeah, I'd fill them and then just eat it all. Some of this stuff is so nice. Like, I kind of want everything. You could, like, come here and decorate a whole house. You really could. That's nice. Oh! That's quite handy. I like things like that, like to decorate my desk. Oh, you've seen it, like, in mine.
Very fancy.
It is fancy. But it's only £1.49. Fancy on a bargain. Oh, my favourite bit. Candles. I was just saying how much this is made for me. What do you think, Ben? Would you come with me if I wore this?
No.
I might come back and get these for when I bring all my makeup up. Right, so guys, we've already been questioned why we're filming. And that was kind of like the first time ever because just, as I said, people aren't used to seeing a big camera and mic. So I think we're going to get out of here and go get dinner. What do you think?
Sure. Right, what we're doing?
We're going to answer some questions from my subscribers.
Okay. Do
So-
you want a brighter light?
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Sure.
Yeah, that's perfect. So we're back, and Ben made a coffee. I don't drink coffee, but I love the smell.
Yeah.
And we decided that since we're cozy on the couch, we're going to answer some questions. So I asked some people on Instagram. I just put it on my story, and some people asked a question. I'll put some on YouTube. So I am hunting them down right now, and we're going to answer them. So we had a little look at them, didn't we?
We looked at a few.
Okay, so see
yeah.
all. Okay, so Sophie's the person that loves you. We love Sophie.
Yes. Is that Shaban on
Siobhan.
on your
So
chat?
there's Siobhan
Declan,
and then
yes.
yeah. So I have a group chat on Instagram, and
Yeah,
I made it like at the beginning, like for everybody, but it only accepts 32 people. So it's a really close little group that like I talk to every single day, and it's so much fun. And Sophie and Siobhan and Brett, and there's so many, and I love them all. But Sophie asked a question, and she said, first impressions of each other in real life. So what about you? What did you think of me in real life when you met me?
So the first time I saw you in real life was obviously at Glasgow, Queen Street.
Yes.
So I was coming up from the lower level. So I walked up the stairs and I saw you in the background. Didn't have my glasses on, so you were very blurry.
Ben can't see a thing without his glasses,
So,
like he's blind.
So as I got through the ticket gates and you came towards me, you came into focus, and I thought you looked exactly like you did online.
I'm glad.
Perfect.
Oh,
Perfect.
he's so sweet.
Yeah.
My first impression of you was, no, I've told you this one. I was absolutely fine before, and then the nerves kicked in, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so nervous. And then as soon as I seen him, I was just like, my heart just dropped. I was like, he's perfect. He looked exactly like his pictures. I'd seen him on FaceTime and I just felt so happy to meet him. I was so happy. Siobhan said, you're both from very small towns. What's going to be the biggest challenge moving to the city? So since our plans changed and I've decided to move in with you and you've welcomed me into your house,
Yeah.
we're still saving to move to the city one day, which is going to be extremely exciting. I think I'm from a really small town, which I think I've never really showed you guys, but it's like really, really small. There's no bank, no petrol station,
No, it's very small.
nowhere to shop, nothing
It's,
like that.
Yeah.
And
Realistic to move to the city one day.
I need to like see the world. So I was really excited. And Ben's actually lived in the city before, haven't you?
Yeah, for a year and a half or something.
Yeah. So we both have the same goals that way. We both want to live somewhere busy. And we visit Edinburgh often, I'd say now. For someone that like never really went there, me.
Alright.
I feel like we go there quite a lot.
Yeah, I've been there a couple of times.
Yeah. So Katie asked, what are your zodiac signs? I know you're a Virgo, but what's Ben? Love you too.
I don't have a clue what any of this means, so I'll leave this to Declan. I think I have the same sign as Declan because we're born in the same month. So
so we're both Virgos, and Ben
Virgos.
He does not believe in any of this, but to me, I'm like, yeah,
I don't.
I see the signs. He's a Virgo. You can tell.
No, you can.
And Katie said that she loves us, so we love you too, Katie.
Yeah. So, I'm not a Virgo. Well, I am, but I'm not.
Oh, I don't know how to pronounce this name. How do you pronounce this? Louna? I think that's right.
Sure.
Louna said, do you think you two could ever do a super long distance relationship? Oh, so what do you think of that?
Well, yeah, I think we could.
I feel like
we did it for a while, didn't we? Yeah, we did it for like 5 months or something.
Yeah, we kind of already, even kind of up till now, do. I mean, it's 8 hours travel here and back for me, like to do this. So.
But we didn't start doing that until like end of August.
Yeah, until we were allowed. Our first date, was really special as well because like we booked away. Yeah. Middle of nowhere, so
And before that, we were just talking online and stuff.
On social media and then like through cameras, so it was nice. We felt like we knew each other on our first date, which was special, but we kind of already do a long distance relationship, and it can be difficult. It's like something that I think you'll see if it makes you or breaks you.
I think we obviously have the advantage of being able to see each other in person every now and then.
We're lucky.
So I think a proper long distance relationship would be harder. But
definitely, I know that some people kind of break up because of that. They just feel like it's not going to work, or they want someone closer, or especially during this time of year. But
especially now, I think we definitely could do it because we've already kind of done it.
Definitely. So Bailey asked, any advice, you beauties, for someone feeling a bit stuck and can't work at the moment, and she loves us. So that's a hard one because
what's it called? A furlough thing.
Yeah. I would say if you're feeling stuck, I don't know whether it's like your job in general that you're not happy at, or whether you just feel like things aren't going your way, but I did hear a quote, and I think I've told you this before, where it's sometimes things aren't falling to pieces, they're falling into place. So even though it feels like everything's just going terrible and everything's going wrong, actually just means it's all going right. So I can't pronounce this name. Tuch is Zarko, I think. And she said, how did you guys meet? So
Tinder.
Definitely. We met on Tinder, but I will have a whole video all about that on my channel. So
we met on Tinder.
Yeah. And then
we met up the same day.
As all great love stories start.
We found each other on Tinder and we met on the same day. And then we went for a date on the same day. And that was it. That's today, by the way.
Yeah,
this is it.
For a week. Our first date.
I didn't know Declan yesterday.
Yeah, it's just today, yeah.
That's it.
That's me, I'm moving on. No, but our first date was an entire week together. So the full week. And we lived together, and it was just us in a cabin in the woods. and it was amazing. Like I wouldn't change that for anything. I feel like when you meet someone on their first date, it's meant to be like really nervy. You don't know if you like each other. You don't really know each other. But when we met, we kind of knew each other. I felt like finally, I didn't feel like, oh my god.
We'd been speaking online for quite a while before we actually met up.
Yeah,
Like a few months or something.
yeah, and we
So we already knew each other to some extent.
yeah, we got like a taste of what each other was like and our personality.
Kind of.
So she also asked another question. She said, "What's your favourite thing about each other?" I'll let you go first.
Alright. Well, I was going to say, when you met me, I had my long hair.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh yeah, that's right. I thought you meant like on our first date. I was like, no, you had your short hair.
When you first
Ben used to have long
got to
hair.
know me, I had very long hair.
Yeah, that's right.
My favourite thing about you is that you're very spontaneous. I do like that.
Yeah.
I don't like people who think about things too much.
Yeah.
It's good to think about things, but it's also good to just be kind of, spontaneous.
Yeah.
I guess.
My favourite thing about Ben is that you're really supportive. It doesn't matter like what it is, whether it's as crazy as can be. In general, you're very supportive of it, like my crazy ideas.
Thank you.
So yeah.
How has the distance affected your relationship? So I think the distance, it's been a challenge. Definitely, it's been an annoyance, if anything. But we've definitely got over it with the trains. There's a train to Declan's, there's a train to mine. So
I would say about maybe a month ago, it was really getting to me having to say bye all the time. Like it was kind of upsetting because obviously like I'm happy to go home and like be in my normal surroundings and stuff that I'm used to, but it's kind of bittersweet because I want to be with Ben. So it's hard to say like bye, and it was getting a wee bit harder, and I think you kind of knew that. Like I was getting a wee bit more sadder each time. I think it's even more difficult that way because you're getting so used to seeing them, and then you're having to be like, all right, bye. I don't know when I'll see you again, and then you're getting used to seeing them. And it's kind of like a bit
I guess
tipping the scales.
How do you met?
How did we meet? So we've already answered that one. So what's the other half of it?
When and how did you both felt comfortable to open your relationship to the world?
Oh, okay. Well, I never straight away though, because like as in I never told kind of anybody because I don't know. Like it's one thing getting your heart broken, like not sharing it, but like you know what I mean. If you put it online and then you kind of people ask you,
more of a commitment if you put it online. Because then you know.
And then it's not just that, but like people have become like invested in you.
Like it has to be serious.
Yeah. So I mean, it can be scary. I think putting it online is a wee bit extra. Not everybody has to face that. I guess people upload like pictures to like Facebook and stuff, and I get that. Like that can be a big thing. It's hard if you ever think about the fact of kind of removing someone from your life if things don't work out, and that's scary. But I think we're both really sure of each other. And we both have the same goals, and we know what we want, we get each other, we know each other's boundaries. The Dragon's Unicorn asked, what's your two main similarities and main differences? That's a good one. It's a really good one.
Well, we are both, we're both guys, aren't we?
I think so.
There we go, that's our similar.
So we have the same goals, I guess that's one. That's like a main one in a relationship.
Yeah, I guess so.
Very much the same goals in life. Okay, right. Differences, I've got one. I've one for the differences.
Differences are easy.
Yeah.
I guess similarities are more difficult.
Ben is always...
Which doesn't sound good.
Boiling. He's always boiling.
We have a big difference when it comes to temperature.
Yeah.
I'm always quite comfortable when it comes to temperature, and Declan's very cold.
I am like ice.
And,
if you ever meet me in person and just touch my hand, which might be a bit
whenever
weird,
Declan's in my car, I always have the temperature on at 22.
And like heated seats because I'm freezing.
To accommodate for him. And
yes.
It is boiling so hot.
And like he sleeps with the window wide open. I sleep, like when I'm in my own bedroom, I sleep with a king duvet over me and 3 quilts and 10 cushions. Because I'm like freezing and a hot water bottle.
Too cold.
But then Ben is like, he's got like the most thinnest, he could have the most thinnest blanket on or like t-shirt, and he's like, I am boiling. And like he is, like even to
you're
like
always
touch.
cold.
Like, you're warm right now and I'm,
You're just too skinny.
I know. Some call me a skinny legend. I don't know. It's
Skinny bitch.
I don't. It's not my words. I don't know. No, mine
You
were
have, to
just
eat,
like
you have to eat your fucking
no.
main before you eat your
No,
dessert.
no, I'm like, listen, if it's ready, bring
Including
it.
your greens. You have to eat your
Just bring
greens.
it. Ingrid asked, curious to know if he likes true crime as well. Ooh. What do you
Me?
think? Yes. What do you think of... I'm going to change that question just a little bit. What do you think of true crime in general? And what do you think of my true crime videos? What's your take on them?
Well, I've never watched true crime in general.
True crime. You never watched like Unsolved Mysteries? You've never
No.
watched... No? What's going to change? You never watched documentaries?
No.
No? Well, there you go. What about my true crime videos? Because I know you've seen them.
I've seen a few of them, yeah.
What do you think of them?
They're okay, yeah.
Yeah, they're okay. Actually,
They're okay,
he
yeah.
might thumbs it down, but like they're alright.
Yeah, 50-50.
He might leave a hate comment, but
I
they're
don't know,
fine.
But I've never watched like anything else.
No. So I've left Benny's, and this is me back in Glasgow in George Square. Where we kind of started this vlog. It's empty, and I think I'm going to feed some birds. I don't know, in fact. Seems to be a lot of people who might not be happy if I bring lots of birds everywhere, so maybe I'll just head home. It's been a long day, so I'll be so glad to just sleep. Gonna head for the train now. It's always been one of my favourite things to walk through this part. This is Royal Exchange Square and it's always lit up at Christmas. It's so cute. Long train.
Prestwick Town and Ayr. The next stop is Paisley Gilmore Street. This train may be longer than